Morning chaps, how are you doing? Right, what we're going to do today, we're going to just test a few different products on some of my bodywork, just to see which one works the best. Now I've got a feeling that we're going to end up having to wet and dry it, and maybe excuse me, maybe go on to polish it with a machine. But I thought we'd try, first of all, we're going to try the old T-cut method. Okay, T-cut, everybody knows T-cut. It's basically a coarse polishing with some sort of talc in it or something, and that actually takes away the surface of the layer that is oxidized. Now that used to work when paint was paint, but whether it works with a metallic, where the problem is probably the lacquer on the top, we'll see. Now, as you'll see from here, what I've done is I've put a blob of, as you see there's a blob of T-cut. I've got this applicator sponge, which T-cut recommend now. I bought that from Halfords. So I'm going to try 3 different products, 3 different processes, and then we'll see how we get on. So here we go. Now the sun is shining today, but it's not particularly hot, about 20 degrees, and I'm only going to go around on this one section here, which you can't really see it from the camera, but it is badly scratched, and I want to know just with a light, see what happens. There we go. Don't want to introduce any swirls, so quite a straight method. Okay, we'll let that dry. There's then like an intermediary sort of applicator, which I'm going to use next to give it a bit of a buff up. Not sure that one's really necessary, but I suppose it's doing something. Car isn't dirty, it's nice and clean. And then there's this final applicator here. Now, I have to say it's given it a nice polish. It's got a nice sheen on it, but it doesn't remove any of the surface scratches. You probably can't see there, but it looks like chickens have been landing on it for a while it was in a barn. And I think, yes, the T-cut works, safe to use on all paint, but it's safe to use because it's not particularly abrasive. So that really is for maybe when it needs just a bit more than a polish, then use the T-cut. Right, I've got a good one for you now. On YouTube and all of this, you get these adverts regularly for these magic products that actually remove all the bloom, remove any scratches, and bring your bodywork back to perfect. It's German technology. How can it be bad? It's so good that in the Second World War, divers used to coat U-boats with this thing underwater. It's so hydrophobic. Okay, well, there's a bullshit. It's called crystal serum, probably called lots of other things. It claims to be a ceramic resin. Now you wipe it on, you wait 5 or 6 minutes, and then you wipe it off. And I'll be hypercritical with this stuff because it is supposed to make scratches disappear. My son, who's a detailer, he actually says it's just the high gloss that hides the scratch, and then within a few months it comes back again. Well, we'll see that on that one, but let's do as suggested and wipe some of this onto the surface. Okay, it actually comes with an applicator. this little sponge applicator here, and one of these micro cloths, you know, finishing cloths. We've all got those slightly larger than that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to open up this bottle of serum. You'll see, you can't put too much on, it's got like a graduated end there. Does anything come out of there? No, you've got to pop that off. Okay, so we need to pop the top off. Right, okay, so we've applied the serum, and we're now going to give this 5 minutes. So it's had nearly 5 minutes, so it's got another couple of minutes to go, and then I'm going to polish it off with this. It actually says that after 5 minutes, if there's any excess wet on there, just wipe it away. So let's give it a good wipe. Okay, so it does a reasonable job actually. What it doesn't do, it doesn't get rid of the deep earth scratches. That's going to have to be done by a machine, I think. Don't think we've got much choice on that. I think, yeah, we'll try a machine first with some cutting compound. You try the finest cutting compound first of all, and then you go up in grades. If that doesn't get the scratches off, then what we'll do then is go to some wet and dry, some really fine wet and dry, and we'll give it a go with the fine wet and dry. Now I'm going to go back and edit this now. If it makes any sense, I'll post it. If not, I'll do it again, because I'm not sure sometimes when I'm pressing the record button and when I'm not, you know, silly old fool. Anyway, so let's, yeah, sort of successful. Yeah, it does a job, definitely does a job, just not doing the job I want it to. So I'm asking a little bit too much of it, obviously. Okay, cheers, see you later.